Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as United Kingdom. Let us continue on for last left off. So, we are now currently at war with the Reichspakt. Apparently only Germany's got involved so far, but that's fine. They have no troops on their border. Absolutely perfect. Green army, you can navally invade. Purple army, you'll be ready to go as soon as Switzerland thinks about joining the war. Which they might do, we'll see. Yeah, like surprisingly, none of... AOG has, but doesn't really look like any of their other allies have decided to join in. Which is surprising to say the least. Let's go down to speed 4, by the way. We probably don't want to be at speed 5 during this. So he's saying 17 German convoys. Basically, my goal here was to sink as many German ships before they could actually land. Because most of Germany's army is not within Europe. I'm like 99% sure. So the Germans have a fleet of about 400 ships. So we're about the same in terms of number of ships. The Dutch. Guns for the Entente. Are you going to join my faction, my good friend? You'll like me, but you won't join me, which absolutely sucks. Apparently we're not... Oh yeah, because we can't trade with you anymore. We'll get some from the Dutch East Indies. 3 factories should be fine, at least for right now. No template for... I know there's no template for them yet. But there will probably be at some point, so don't worry about it too much. Okay, so Syria's been called into the war. Please march, like, as fast as you possibly can. Like, this is of the utmost importance that this gets done fast. Before the German army can actually make its way through. Like, I'm hoping that's not too complicated. I don't want you to go... Yeah, okay, that's fine, at least for right now. Looks like the Green Army should have a field day here. Everybody's ready to go as soon as war begins. Well, not that war begins, because the war's already begun, but you know what I mean. The Marines should land about now. I just don't think that the Germans, I guess, just were not expecting an attack. What just happened? Green, be very aggressive as well. I mean, this is looking very, very strong. I mean, we're kind of just exploiting the AI for it being kind of dumb. But to me, it looks like it worked. So, jokes on all you nerds. More people are joining the war. Switzerland... Most of the Reichspakt just hasn't done anything. Which is extremely strange. By the way, how are you guys not... Like, this is supposed to be extremely, overly aggressive. That's our battle plan right now. These guys have, like, no organization. What are you even doing? You go to Munster. You go to here. You go to Hanover and then to Brunswick. You're going to go straight to whatever the hell city this is. You go to Kiel. You go to Lübeck. These Marines basically are just going to try to take territory. They're not really going to get too much done, I imagine. You know, but we'll see. They can surprise you sometimes. No, don't go. Go to Lübeck. Please and thank you. Germany Sage has been called into the war. You're basically just going to make a spearhead just to Berlin. That's really all you got to do right now. Orange has basically, you know, they've secured what they should. A massive... Oh, that's a massive naval invade battle. We'll see what actually happens there. A lot of German ships here could have the upper hand. We'll see how that turns out for us for the time being. Okay, fantastic. You should win this. Brazil's declared war on the... Why would Brazil declare war on the West Indies Federation? You dumb... Fine. You know what? I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not getting involved over there. That's their prerogative. You know what? War support against the German Empire. Sounds good to me. Are you still marching your way to Berlin? Go to Magdeburg and then go to Berlin. And you go to Kiel. The Swiss Confederation's finally been called into the war, but I don't really know if it really matters too much what they're gonna do. Send a tank to Munich. You're gonna go to Frankfurt, France. You know what? Whatever. Who cares? At this point, who cares? Iran's been called into the war. How many ships did I sink? Basically none. I don't know if that naval battle actually really resulted in much happening. We sank 7 ships and we lost 9. So, I mean, that's actually not good for us, I would imagine. 1 ship for 11 convoys. 2 convoys sunk there. I'm hoping these are just a lot of German casualties trying to get back home. I mean, you can call it maybe a bit cheap that we would just attack Germany in their hour of need. Or their hour of weakness, I should say. But, I mean, it's working pretty well so far. To say the least. People are getting called in. That's all fine and good. Germany's already at 50% capitulation. Oh, excuse me. What do you mean the AOG needs to be capitulated, my good friends? And Iran. Pardon? Excuse me? I have some questions that I would like to get answered very quickly. What do you mean Iran is a major power for this operation? Can you explain your reasoning here? Because I do not understand how that could possibly be the case. Because that seems extremely unlikely. Can you take that city before the German troop gets there? I mean, I guess so. He kind of just disappeared. No, what am I doing? Cancel this. As soon as the game's on auto-saving. We have to cancel this plan, put Blue Army here. Oh, you know what's probably wait. No, this is very long autosave. Very strange. Okay. You are all here. Stretch this line like that. Delete blue. That was the wrong blue I deleted. You guys are here. Delete that. I can't help but notice that I can't select troops right now. Yeah, no, I just can't select any soldiers right now. So I'm gonna launch a little bit of a save right here. And reload that. Because the little markers are not showing up. And I have no idea why that's the case. Are they back? Are you fixed? No, you're just broken. That is extreme. What do you mean peace conference? Who? Oh, there we go. They're back. I'm guessing the oh yeah, the okay. So I basically just defeated the Reichspakt. The faction no longer exists. So I'm guessing we're still at war with Japan. Because of course we are. Is Japan still at war with these guys? Yes. And are still at war with Germany. But I think Germany might capitulate like right now. Because that's the event. Yeah, so they're going to capitulate. That was extremely easy. What do you mean that went to Japan? Pardon? Excuse me, this is not... Pardon? Pardon me, my good friends? This is not frickin' Japanese territory. This is German territory. Or this is Entente. I fought... Yeah, all of this... This isn't frickin' Japanese. This is British. Transfer. Can everybody agree who's watching this that should not have gone to Japan? Everybody at home, I think that's entirely justified that I am in the right in that scenario. That absolutely was not. I guess you're not part of anything. You're just kind of here now. Return French lands. The fate of Germany. Well, let's create our own German Union. I think we're probably going to give this territory... Yeah, like Alsace-Lorraine. I can't do it through that event, so of course that is French. Not even a question. State hands for tool, get rid of that. So we got the German Republic now. Yeah, no, that's just actual nonsense. So you guys are all over here. So what is our goal now? Because we defeated Germany in literally 5 minutes. So all boats can go home. At least for right now. Until I can figure out what exactly needs to be happening. Because again, absolutely makes no sense that that would be Japanese. Why am I worth you? Was I worth these guys over here? I might have been. I might have been. But I'm no longer at war with you. You might be at war with Japan. No, you're not doing anything. Okay. So you guys are now on the border with you. All of you. Thank you. You guys are going to prepare a naval invasion from Danzig all the way up to Riga. And that should be fine. Of course, we're going to do like some weird thing. We're going to have to go through here to Minsk to Ukraine, but I guess that's just what's going to have to happen. Purple Army. I mean, Switzerland has like 4 divisions. Well, they have 10 divisions, which is not a lot. The conquest of Germany, which I think means that all of you... I don't know. I don't know what the hell's happened over here now. But sure. Our darkest hour. I mean, I like how it's got the hammer and sickle here because it thinks the International has to beat them, but no. That's not the case at all. Oh, but seriously, what the hell is any of... It's just... I don't know. I don't know. Well, at least send some troops over here to Danzig. All of you over here. So that should be fine. Who's just fighting a war going against us? Yemen. What? Claim the 4. But, like, you don't... I don't think you bordered a 4? Oh, no, again, Muscat. Okay. I mean, we're at war with Iran still. Sure. I don't know. Nonsense has occurred, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. I'm guessing you guys don't have a navy, right? Or you have, like, you have 24 ships? My fleet of 100, you guys. You're just going to convoy escort in the Baltic Sea. And that should be more than enough for you guys to be okay taking over Riga. How many troops do you have? You have 11 to 14 divisions, 15... So about 45 divisions between all of them, but they don't have... No, they do have military access to all their allies. Okay. 2 Sicilies that joined the Austrian faction. That is A-okay. Are we at war with 2 Sicilies? No. Okay, that's fine then. I don't care what happens with them then. Okay, well, make sure we'll deal with this situation. It's just strange. I mean, German Republic's still very strong. At least get our men ready. I like the Galician Purchase. Is there anything I can do to effectively take over you without having to invade? Probably not, right? You do have a pretty large army that I don't want to deal with. I guess you're just all kind of just doing nothing anymore. That's fine. Lead the IEDEC. Let's keep going down that tree. Let's see what else we can actually get done. Let's get the Imperial Scientific Council. I mean, that sounds like it's smart, so probably good for us. Switzerland's ready to capitulate pretty soon. There were a lot of people, particularly in Asia. Am I worth like... I'm not worth like the AOG, am I? No. Like, I'm fine getting a non-aggression pact with you guys now, because I really don't think we'll be at war with you anytime soon. Or ever. Of course Japan got this territory. Why would they not? Sure, Spain. You want to join these wars? Cool. So, I mean, we're going to have to start shipping troops around the world. In fact, most of my fleet, I don't think needs to be in Europe anymore. So I'm just going to dock them in Canada. At least for right now. Like, we can maybe start island hopping through Hawaii. And start doing, like, from like, this direction. But I think we also are going to need troops against the CSA. Because the CSA is probably going to do something a little bit sneaky. Actually, all over the communes. So the communes should die soon. Switzerland just doesn't die, ever. Delete these plants, thank you. So blue, just completely surround burn. Purple, cancel. You can just go here. Organize yourself a little bit better, please, thank you. I have no idea how many troops are even in burn, I don't remember. Off the top of my head. We'll be ready in another 15 days, that's fine. You can see some Belarusian troops over here. So that is a bit of an issue. Yemen, I don't think is the situation, though. I mean, if we take over Bern, then we should be fine. God, they're just so... They have just a massive fortifications here. Why do you gotta make everything so difficult for me? They have no other major cities, right? They got 1 2-pointer there, but... Without their capital, I really don't think we're going to be able to break through. And they got such a huge fort. Where are my bombers? Go here. Specifically target bunkers. And also fly to a closer airport so you're not having some issues. And we're also at war with Brazil. What do we do about Brazil? I have no idea. Invasions from Africa over here? I mean, that could maybe work. I mean, they could join the Entente. Which, again, doesn't even make sense. Rush France, gain access. Just don't be here, please and thank you. Wait, what's Morocco? France, how have you let Morocco do this to you? I'm so confused. Okay. Good work there, guys. You're really pulling your weight, I could tell. I mean, Orange, you know what? Well, okay, actually, we're going to keep you around because we probably want you to help invade these guys. But after that, I think I want to send at least one full 24 stack to Canada. Just to maybe have to blitz through the CSA. I'm really surprised at how many... Like, how's the Pacific War still going on? 4 million men, 1.7. Maybe, I mean, they're in the mountains, so they can maybe just defend forever. We're going to duplicate this. I'm going to replace all of you with mechanized infantry. And you're still motorized artillery. Okay, that's fine. Save. We're going to train up a handful of you. We're going to have only one line of the guard infantry. We're just basically going to send them straight to Canada. But, okay, France attacking here does nothing for us. Polish-Lithuanian Commons to go to war on Galicia-Lodomeria. So you're now at war with the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Interesting. The game crashed. Even more interesting. But you know what? That is about the time when an episode would end anyway, so I think this is going to be a good time to end the episode. So thank you for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. Subscribe, and goodbye.